ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
All right. I've been trying to get this gentleman on the show for a very long time. Ever since I saw he was on Instagram and TikTok doing these videos of history and medicine and the disparities and the racism. And it was so empowering and so important. I was like, this young man is doing the work. All right. And he's only 30 years old, but he's got a breadth of knowledge. Let me welcome to the show for the first time. Of course, he's an MD, Yale graduate, Boston University, Washington State Medical School, and content creator as well. Let me welcome the one and only Dr. Joel Burvell. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Excited to finally be here. Like you said, It's been a long time in the making.
Yes, Medawase. Did I say that correctly? Are you a tree
Medawase, yeah.
Medawase,
wow.
Okay.
Good job.
Right.
I'm impressed.
All right. Well, you shouldn't be. It's a part of, I think we should know how to say hello and thank you in every language just because we're humans. How many languages do you speak?
Ooh, goodness. Well, I shouldn't say only, but 3 languages. So English, Spanish, and then I shouldn't say I should speak 3. I can understand Chui.
Okay. All right. Okay. How important is that? Because so it's Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, and I think 2 other African nations have now added Mandarin to its senior secondary school curriculum. South Africa, Uganda, Kenya, Ghana has already incorporated it, and Nigeria recently added Mandarin. And I think that is super important. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, if I could go back and if there's one language I could go back and learn, it'd be Mandarin. I look back on my friends in college. I went to Yale, as you mentioned, and a lot of them knew about this kind of this resurgence that was going to be happening of just China in terms of like a globalization aspect. And so even if you actually go to Africa right now, specifically Ghana, there are a lot more people from China that now live there. There's a lot of cross intersection. I think there's a whole lot I could say about that in the terms of the United States not actually creating bridges in a way that could be reconstructive for the continent of Africa and the way that China's doing it right now. But I do think it's really fascinating. So if I could go back, I would have learned Chinese truly.
You know, it was wild. I was in Ghana in 2020, right before the pandemic, and one of the best roads was built by George Bush.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah, George Bush. There's a highway because the roads there will jack your car. You get jacked up and you get a hysterectomy. Like you lose your gonads on the roads. I was like, damn. And then it got smooth, and I was like, what is this? And they were like, oh yeah, George Bush came and did this road for his visit to make sure that there was a road. But then the Chinese people have come and they've built hospitals and things, and they're coming and marrying. Like they're being immersed in the culture. They're not just coming colonizing.
Yeah.
Although some could say miscegenation is a form of colonization, but we can put that over there for another another day. But they recognize the value of the people, and they're coming to. Even though I think there's an ulterior motive, it doesn't matter if you're bringing goodness.
Yeah. And I think for me, it's really making sure that the local communities are benefiting, that it's not just extracting resources, but gaining on it, as you're mentioning. Yeah. I remember the last time I went to Ghana, my parents are from kind of the Western region, where
is that Kumasi? What area is that?
Kumasi's up north. And so this is an area called Nzima. And so it's kind of the Western region, closer to when you get to Cote d'Ivoire. So my dad's Ivorian, then my mom is from Ghana. But when we would go, like when I was a kid, like you're mentioning, those roads would be crazy, just bouncing all over the place. This time when we went back for the first time all the way out in the village, and when I say the village, I mean the village, like there were smooth roads. And we were all like, where is this coming from? And lo and behold, there was a lot of individuals from China that were doing construction companies, hiring individuals that were Ghanaian in the area, building these roads. And so I think what is great about that is it does show that there's now skills being brought over from different places and teaching you new ways to create infrastructure. At the same time, it's making sure that it actually stays within the country and doesn't get exported out.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.